Okay, and I think we're good. So let us go ahead and get the game running as far as audio. Should have tagged the post on Tumblr's Undertale. Could have gotten some people from that tag. Oh well. Anyway, moving on. Also, I just barely realized that I didn't actually get any of the stuff that I said I would. So I guess I may as well go back and check out the shop. Be a pretty good thing to do while we're waiting for people to pile in anyway. I was about to say, I forgot what run we were doing and I forgot that we'd already done that. I was about to be like, God damn it, I don't want to do this right now. Oh, I don't have to do it. I killed everybody already. Yay? Just a very minor yay. But nobody came. Nobody was there. Frisk was all alone in this world. As they wanted to be. Completely and totally out of stuff. So I'll buy this stuff just in case it actually is good. I don't think it actually is a thing that I want, is the thing. Like, it's really good for invincibility, but... Oh, hey. We actually can ride with the boatman. Or the river woman, as it would be. As the case may be. I suppose we want to go back? I think that's the thing that's okay. I wonder if we're blocked even from the Snowden route from being able to grab the stuff. Thing is, I didn't even know that there was equipment actually in, like, the trash pile. Like, I had never explored it enough to actually find that stuff, I think. Wandering around the empty town. Can I go in, like, Papyrus's house and Sand's house? I cannot. I mean, I don't know why I would be able to. But, you know, just trying, just checking, just seeing what all we can do. I'm very curious if I will be able to get the stuff, honestly, because like there's like that cutscene, right, where you fall into the other bed of flowers, right? So will that be able to happen again? And then of course, you know, there's the question of what will happen when it comes to the planks that Undyne chases you across. So many questions. And I'll be able to answer all of them. Yeah. Man, you only get one shot at that. And if you don't explore that trash pile enough, you cannot go back to it. That's very interesting. It's very interesting that it was designed that way. Well, granted, the only reason that we can't get to it is because we're doing the Genocide run. I mean, if we were doing a neutral run or a pacifist run, the Deduki would carry us across. Actually, no, that doesn't work either. Yeah, we just strictly cannot get back to that stuff. So that is interesting. Back to Hotland we go. By the way, I totally recommend for anybody watching that you go out and you pick up a bunch of the Undertale remixes. There's some good stuff out there. I got enough remixes myself just to be able to make my own little album. Compilation of everybody's remixes. Just throw that out in every now and then. Phew! Gesundheit for me. Allergies. Friggin' cats, right? I wonder if I'm streaming too early. Nobody has showed up. But they might just be busy. It's been a thing to where I've been seeing like people saying messages like, I wish I could have watched you, but you didn't stream at a time that worked. Like I was busy at that time. 40 left. Good God. So what happens at Alphys's house? Lights are on to begin with. Hi, Oh, Metaton's just there. You ugly little creature. Wow. She's not here. While you were busy doing your ahem thing, she was running around evacuating people to safety. Now they're in a place you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you. My, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, too bad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles! And Frisk was not fast enough to catch him. And thus it begins. Let the decimation occur. Poor Volcano. All he wanted was a hug. Now, let me see. The thing with this is going to be making sure that we don't trip Metaton, right? I wonder, wasn't there something that went to the right here? I don't think I've ever gone that way. Have I? Huh, what's over here? Nothing? Something. After last night and having to deal with Undyne, and having these minions be like super easy to actually beat, it's amazing. Got the frying pan right there. I suppose we'll go and check that out. There's a fry pan lying on the ground. Will you take it? Take it. Why not? You got the burnt pan. And then there's actually nothing over here. Okay. So it was just for the frying pan. Hey, Zio, how's it going? And then after that, I gotta get the stained apron, and then I think we'll actually have a decent amount of stuff. Finding it very interesting how I can't access my inventory right now, by the way. I'm wondering if that's because I didn't set up a control that I should have. See, wow, okay. Yeah, I didn't set up that control. Give me 1 second while I do that. Okay. Should be good now. Alright, so. We got the torn notebook or the burnt pan. Or, in fact, the boxing glove. So we'll try out, like, all of them. See how it goes. Can we call anybody? The only person we can call is Toriel. And she can't really answer. That was my day. My day was non-existent. I just woke up an hour ago, so yeah. My day is only just beginning. So what I want to know is I want to know info about the burnt pan. Attack 10, damage is rather consistent. Consumable items heal 4 more HP. Sounds pretty damn good. And the torn notebook is only good for, like... Yeah, it's only good for pacifists because of the invincibility. So I suppose might as well use the burnt pan. And then probably the stained apron, I want to say, we'll use. Once we get to that point. Just gotta remember, did I sleep well? Kind of. Sleep is a hard thing, man. It is really hard because I'm falling asleep in like the early afternoon hours. So it's hot. And like going to bed and going to sleep sweating is not a pleasant experience. And it's hard to fucking do. So, but I suppose like the actual sleep like went well enough and I woke up rested, so I guess it went okay. It's just the falling asleep part sucked. She's like, Undyne, we'll avenge you. Yeah, guys. Whoa, hey, that is interesting. That's gonna be hard to do, actually. Gonna have to get used to that. Luckily, I can practice on these guys. Mettaton doesn't even have anything here. I mean, like, that makes sense because Alphys, you know, can't really help us out, so that sequence is completely broken without Alphys. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting. I wish I had Kitsune here so I could ask if Mettaton is in the same location or if I've got to worry about stuff beforehand. Ayo, raunchy. Raunchy opposition. Kind of a cool name. Let's see, where do we want to go? Right, floor 2. Just looking for the stained apron. I don't remember, like, which, like, floor it's on. I feel like it's beyond here. So that kind of sucks. Left floor 3, I guess. Which, by the way... Oh! Oh dear. So that's Muffet. So... I'm not sure if, like, the monsters disappear after Muffet, but... Hey, a lunatic! Lunatic Quark. Everybody's got to have, like, the best possible names, right? And I'm just sitting here like, my name's Bwarch. Hi, how's it going? There's not too much I can actually do around here, so... Would the Muffet fight, like, stop me from being able to grind monsters? Like, that's my question. So anybody in the chat who knows, let me know. Because that's something that I'm always, like, concerned about after hearing, like, all the advice beforehand. Like, do not fight Greater Dog before you beat this area. Do not fight Undyne before you beat this area. So that just gets me to thinking that we do indeed have to grind out stuff before we fight bosses. What? Really? Really? The frick is up with these? It's always best to clear them ASAP. As long as you don't get to Metaton, you should be fine. I hope so! I'm gonna be really sad if I mess up, like, the Genocide run, like, this far into it. But then again, I hope there won't be too much that will stop us. Oh, wait, what? Muffet is in here? Oh, I think she's later on, isn't she? I forget, like, her exact location. So. By the way, can I say how nice it is not having to do with the puzzles? I feel like that was probably, like, part of the design. Like, it does this interesting little thing. To where it knows that this probably isn't going to be, like, your first run. But at the same time, it's also, like, integrated into the story for why you're not doing the puzzles. Because, I mean, most of it is just because it's people like Papyrus who are, like, setting up puzzles and being like, hey, freaking it's my culture to have you go through my puzzle and for me to laugh at you. But with you having killed everybody, like, who sets the puzzles, and you don't care about them, you're a freaking homicidal maniac. The Hotlands and the core count as the same area. Did you hear what she said? They said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they love to stomp on them. Here we go with Muffet! I wonder if her fight is going to be any different. Even if it's not, it's going to be kind of a new experience for me, because I've never finished her off. I've always kind of spared her because she always gets... You know what I just realized? You know what I just realized? I don't have healing items. Muffet, no! Well, this is not gonna last. Or we could kill her almost immediately? Thanks, 8Flight. Thank you very much. I mean, like, there's nothing that I can really do about that. Because if I turn off the light, then things get too dark. Which, granted, this what, well... What do you think, guys? Light off or light on? We might be okay just doing it in the dark. Innuendo here. Insert innuendo. 1500, man. That is a pretty powerful glove. Well, what was it? It's a pretty powerful frying pan. Is that all for the Muppet fight? Oh my god! The spider is giving a little farewell. Oh no! Audio delay again. I have no idea what's causing that. That's the one problem. Like, I can just stop. And hopefully that fixes it. How much live stream lag is there? As far as your chat message and me saying it and then you being able to see it, apparently it should be pretty low. It should be like 10, 20 seconds or some such. I'm kind of sad that we don't get to fight Muffet. Because, like I said, I always spared her, so I never got to see, like, what it was like to kill her. Like, for real, you know? Instead of the OP state that we're at. And Mettaton doesn't sing to us, because Mettaton kind of hates our guts. So, don't really blame him. Let me see, exploring around. I don't think there actually is any way for us to get the Saint Apron. How are we doing on audio delay? Is it still there? Although it is good that we didn't have to fight Muffet because, of course, we didn't have any shops nearby, so we would have had to go back to, like, Snowden or something. Yeah, unfortunately, most of the bosses aren't legit fights in this run, like Undyne is. I wish they were too. Yeah, the archive... So the archives are fine? God. I don't know what to do! I don't know how to solve it, guys. I don't! I wish I did. Like, the only thing that I can think to do is to remove the option of, like, low latency. And that'll suck, because that'll mean that it'll take forever for my message to get back to your message, you know? Like, supposedly, with the last stream that we did, the audio delay just fixed itself after a while. So, maybe that'll happen again tonight. Speaking of which, the full stream from yesterday is set to private. Yeah, it's meant to be, actually. Like, what I'm doing is I've got it set so that there is a video where it will archive all of the streams into the description of it. And that's it. You think refreshing fixed the delay? So it's on your guys' side? It's always fun to troubleshoot internet issues. Except that it's not. Not really. Okay, so for cloudy glasses, this gives us a defensive 6, increases invincibility by 9. And then the other item that we have is only 1 defense point better, and it doesn't have an effect with it. So we may as well keep on the cloudy glasses. And in fact, we're mostly going to want to drop this stuff unless we have like a chest nearby to put it into. Oh hey, we do actually. Cool. Yeah, just go back to the other video that's on my channel called Stream Archives of 2015, and you can go into the description of that, and all of the streams are linked. Stocking up on clam burgers. Actually, how much do they heal? Attack up in battle. Damn, that sounds good. Damn, that sounds good. Heals 40 HP and attack up. You know what? Let's go ahead and put, like, maybe 2 of these back, and then we'll take 2 legendary heroes, and I think that'll be pretty good. This is one of my last opportunities to get healing items. Fair enough. Now my question is it worth it to go back and get the speed tea? Because that speed tea kind of helped out in the Undyne fight. But then again, at the same time, the problem with the speed tea is that it only heals like 10 damage, which kind of sucks to waste your turn on that. So the legendary hero is probably the better buy. Since, you know, it heals just as good. Actually, it heals like better than a Glamburger. Steak in the shape of Mettaton's face. And everybody's just gone from, like, the parlor, aren't they? Nobody's here, not even the employee. Is the ficus here? Stupid question, but does the ficus say anything? The potted plant is judging you for your sins. That is great. Just a heads up, you're going to want legendary heroes. I grabbed 2 of them. You think that I should grab any more? I think we're good. I think we're pretty decent. The mistake that I'm making out the gate is that I'm thinking that the Glamburger is a good healing item, when it's kind of not. It's actually more expensive than... It's more expensive than, like, a cinnamon bun, for example. Especially since, well, the cinnamon bunnies, you know. I can just steal those. Okay, real talk. Is Mettaton at the same location? Or are they, like, before their normal location, like Undyne was? That's a big thing. It's just the big thing of, like, trying to make sure that... Let me see. Can I encounter, like, guys here? Just want to grind out stuff. Hey, Zeta. How's it going? Mettaton is in the same spot, so I don't have to worry. Okay. Well, the elevator's working. So, but we are going to grind out. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just go and work our way back? Just get all 40 kills in here before fighting him, and you're good. Sounds good. The inconsistency with the attacks between, like, bosses and minions is almost annoying. Like, it annoys me in a very, like, primal kind of way. doing like 80 damage to like a minion and then doing like 1500 damage to a boss. So what's the thing? So do I only get like one shot? So I should... Man, I don't even know. It's kind of weird, this weapon, honestly. I almost don't like it. Luckily, I have the option of switching over to something else. I have the option of getting the punching glove. I kind of like the punching glove. It's just a very satisfying weapon to use. I guess I'll be able to watch Bwarch kill the remaining things in the underground. Basically, this is going to be like... God, who knows how long. It's kind of an annoying process, honestly. It's kind of an annoying process, because the enemies aren't changed, right? And you're kind of OP, so... Like, if it was changed up at all, then it would be fun, you know? Like, just having the enemies be, like, different versions, but they're not changed at all, actually. So... I don't know. I'm just kind of bored always doing like this grinding kind of thing. And now here you have a situation where we can go into the boss door almost immediately. Seems to be a pretty good discovery rate here, by the way. But we can go into the boss door almost immediately. So, we're just out here grinding. I don't know. I don't like it as much. Like, I'm liking like a lot of things that Genocide Run does. But am I really? Because it makes, like, all of the bosses a pushover. It makes it to where there's only, like, probably 2 or 3, like, actual bosses. Although those bosses are going to be really, really good, I know. And it makes it to where you have to grind for, like, what's seeming like hours on end. At least for me. You know, without doing, like, the glitchy stuff that Rocky talked about yesterday. So, mechanics-wise, it's kind of a boring kind of thing to do, honestly. Our discovery rate seems to have gone way down, so maybe we should just stay on the bridge. Yeah, this is going to be the fastest way to do it. As much as I'd like to explore and see, like, items that may or may not be around. And after the Undyne fight, you know, and how challenging that was, everything else is just pales in comparison, right? Like, I did, like, an amazing freaking thing yesterday. And it took me, like, 6 tries possibly to do. I forget like what the final count was. Mechanically, like, Genocide seems like very boring, which might be on purpose. But if it's on purpose, it's that kind of sucks. And it might be that this was kind of an afterthought mode for Toby, because there's like so much thought put into like the pacifist run, for example, and it's very mechanically interesting, and it's very fun to like figure out the puzzle that each minion has. Like, I guess I just hope that, you know, all this grinding is made up for by final boss kind of stuff. Which, probably it will be. Probably it'll be, like, the hardest thing in the game. Of course, everybody was discussing yesterday between, like, what they thought was harder. Whether it was the final boss, or whether it was Undyne. Final boss, by the way, is probably going to be Sans, isn't it? Because I know that we got the Sans fight coming up. And then I can't think of, like... I'm just wondering if that is the final fight, or if there's something else after that. Don't answer that, by the way. Final boss by far for me was harder. Sounds pretty good, I would hope so. Although Undyne was pretty cool. Undyne was pretty damn cool, and I enjoyed that Undyne fight a lot. Like, just mechanically, and just with the way that you have to fight them, I think I like Undyne's fight, like, the most out of everything. Muffet's fight is kind of cool. Papyrus's fight is too easy, of course. Trying to think, what else is there? There's Metaton. Metaton is, decent. Gonna have to actually pay attention to this, by the way, since we're so low. We actually don't even have to buy, like, another Glamburger. Well, actually, we shouldn't be having anything, honestly. We should just be going to the save point that's just right next to us. Lunatic hasn't done it yet, but the final fight looks way harder. It's gonna be fun because I can see the final fight, and then I can see what Joel did with it. Joel of Fine Sauce, by the way. Because one of the only highlights that was actually made out of his Undertale run was the final fight with Genocide. I'm gonna have a fun time watching, like, his full stream, by the way. He's got, like, just his entire run from the beginning to end with Undertale uploaded. So it's gonna be really fun to see somebody else's experience with this. Like, I'm just trying to get as much enjoyment out of this game as I can, as I possibly can before I get bored with it. Because I'm gonna be so sad to, like, put this game down, you know? There's only so much content that it has, and there's only so much differences that will be there with doing different stuff, right? So, like, overall, between, like, all three runs, let's go ahead and say that there's probably, I would say, like, 18 hours of unique content, right? Well, not even that. Like, if we're, like, saying, like, unique content, then we have to cut out, like, hours and hours of grinding off the Genocide run. Your first run with, like, neutral run, that takes, like, 6 hours, right? Pacifist probably takes, like, a little bit longer, so that takes, like, 8 hours. And those are two unique ideals, so with unique content, you can probably pare it down to, like, let's say 15 hours. We'll give it, like, 2 or 3 hours for, like, the bosses from Genocide. Actually, it wouldn't even take that long. It would take, like, an hour. So is it, like, 12 hours? 13 hours of, like, unique content? Go back and heal. And see how much we have left. We got 17 left. So, yay. More grinding. I always said that no matter what, I would never grind in an RPG. And in the 2 RPGs that I've actually played, since I've found that I hate RPGs, I've been grinding for every single one of them. Every single one of them being both of them. But you get my idea. Like, I'm kind of surprised that Toby actually, like, made it this way, honestly. Because for, like, Pacifist and Neutral, like, his game design seemed, like, really, really good. So it just kind of boggles my mind that he thought that setting up this mechanic with having to kill everybody in an area would be neat. Without, like, changing the fights at all. It feels lazy, kind of. And I hate to say that, because I really, really like how a lot of the game is set up. And I think that Toby did an amazing job with it. So what's everybody's favorite fight and what's everybody's favorite character? And feel free to even do spoilery stuff. I mean, like, this is a Genocide stream. If you're watching this and you don't want spoilers, you're in the wrong place, buddy. I guess Bwarch should get used to hearing the song that might play when you fight Sans. Megalovania, I take it? I believe I've heard that that's the title of that song. I haven't even looked at it, I've just seen like the YouTube thumbnail for it. Luckily, I think I've avoided like most spoilers for the Sans fight. I'm thinking that, considering that that is like a fight, that's probably the final fight as it stands, which will be kind of interesting. TFB? Who's TFB? The final battle? Is that what it is? Fast Fist, the final battle? Megalovania isn't the Sans fight? Interesting. Doing 101 damage, not bad. Only thing is that I just don't find this weapon like as satisfying to use. That's the one thing. It's a bit unfortunate. I guess the Genocide run is made to sort of emulate or deconstruct power grinding. I don't like that idea. I really don't. So much of this game is so interesting mechanically, and this Genocide run has been so boring on the mechanical side. Like, I've been looking forward to, like, I just wish that the most amazing thing would be if every single boss was as souped up and powered up as Undyne was. Like, that would be an amazing thing. Like, okay, like, if Toby even made that as DLC and made you pay like $5, $10 for it or whatever, I would buy that. I would buy that in an instant if you just made every single character fight as hard as Undyne the Undying. That would be amazing. I'm getting shivers down my spine just like thinking about it and just how cool that would be. Favorite bosses between Muffet and Mettaton, I guess. Muffet is a pretty cool fight. Mettaton I found kind of lackluster. Mettaton in general I kind of find lackluster. Like, I don't really like that character too much. At least as far as, like, personality. Like, aesthetic-wise, I think they're on point. And indeed, it has been fun to see, like, the fan art of Mettaton. But as for, like, the mechanics of the fight, I didn't really enjoy it myself. And what about your favorite character, Lunatic? There's one boss I wish was more like Undyne 2.0. Which boss is that? Always curious to hear opinions. Opinions, opinions, opinions. Opinions are great. And terrible. And great. Skeletons are your favorite character? Characters, I should say. Although they're practically like a character in and of themselves. Because they're both kind of the same thing, being brothers. Like, they're both comics, even if only Sans is supposed to be comics. But let's just be honest with ourselves, they're both comics. I suppose the difference is intent. Like, Sans is very, very, like, he wants to be a comic, whereas Papyrus is accidentally a comic. I'll say later the boss thing, spoiler thing, okay. I wonder if we'll need to help someone count. For the grinding? I'm like, possibly. I don't even know where I'm at right now. I haven't been paying attention enough. 5 left. We're counting for something else. The synths on this song somewhat remind me of Metropolis Zone's theme from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Was it in Sonic 3 or was it in Sonic and Knuckles that Metropolis Zone was in? But yeah, it reminds me of the Metropolis Zone theme a little bit. Has kind of a similar kind of feel to it. I wonder where all... It almost makes me interested, like, where all Toby got instruments from. Because we already know that he got the Toho sound font for the Toho-esque song, right? So probably he's got, like, sound fonts taken from, like, other things as, like, references and homages. Like, I'm just thinking, like, what if it's possible that he actually got a VST for the Genesis, for example? Metropolis Zone was in Sonic 2? I'm thinking of a different zone then. Maybe I've got the title wrong. He used FL Studio for all the music. Well, that's the DAW, but like, synths are a different kind of story. Like, the thing is that you can load, like, synths into FL Studio. FL Studio is just like... Let's just say that FL Studio is the canvas. But the VSTs and the instruments are the paint. So you gotta get the paint, like, separately. But it is kind of cool to hear that he used FL Studio for the music. It's pretty much, like, the most popular DAW, I think. Like, most people, like, understand it. Because FL Studio is very, very visual. Like, it was easiest for me to understand, and that's why I use it. There's some built-in FL Studio synths that aren't VSTIs. They barely count, though. Like, so many of them are horrible. You personally prefer Reaper? I haven't fiddled with, like, Reaper at all to be able to have an opinion on it. Like, the only thing... I have opinions on, like, 3 DAWs. I like FL Studio. I don't like Ableton because I wasn't able to, like, figure it out, like, fast. Like, everything was just so different from FL Studio that I would have had to basically, like, completely relearn the making of the music. And, like, I don't think that I should have had to do that. And indeed, it turns me off of the software entirely. So Ableton was kind of meh. Reason seems kind of neat. I kind of enjoy, like, what I've heard about Reason. And Reaper I know absolutely nothing about. I don't even know what the interface looks like. And of course Dr. Drum is a pile of shit. But it's a hilarious pile of shit. There were a lot of silly things that mess with ratings in that fight. Nice little touches. Yeah. Lots of neat little stuff. I mean, like, it's like we discussed, like, the other day, where throwing a stick at Mettaton is, like... What was it? It was sexual something. I forget exactly what it was. But yeah. Throwing a stick at Mettaton is sexual. You heard it here, folks. So that was an interesting thing. I think, like, eating, like, the frickin' expensive, like, steak that's cut in the shape of Mettaton's face, I think that increases, like, the ratings a ton. Probably, like, 1,000, I want to say. And then, of course, you can pose throughout the fight. That's probably the best thing that you can do, I think, actually. Are we done, by the way? I haven't been counting. The thing I liked about the Mettaton fight was the way the ratings and the mechanic was incorporated into the fight and how it added more importance to the act commands. We haven't even gotten to 5 yet. That's kind of funny. If you throw a stick at Papyrus, he brings it back in his mouth. Didn't find the stick detail. Well, like most things, like Toby is just the kind of person to put like random descriptions and random like dialogue changes like everywhere that he possibly could, right? Like I'm trying to think of like some stuff. Maybe I'm bullshitting. Maybe that's not like a full thing. Maybe it's just the stick. Because the stick is like so important in like the weirdest way. Like it's very, very interesting to hear like just how many things like the stick changes. But most of the items in the game don't do that. It's like the stick is just something that you can carry throughout like the entire thing and just like throw it at people and see what they say about it. I did cook the cup of noodles during the Muffet fight, and that was kind of funny. But there wasn't like dialogue from Muffet like reacting to it, unfortunately. And the mental image that you get of just being like in this spider web, like surrounded by Muffet and battling her, and just pulling out a cup of noodles and cooking it right there is hilarious. And of course, there's even like the kind of famous fan art on it now of doing that event. These last couple are taking forever to show up. Like I said, kind of hate the genocide mechanics. Let me just lean back here, make the microphone audio horrible. Just wait it out. Genocide, huh? Sounds fun. Hey, Ethan. You ever play Undertale? Because you're a Dark Souls guy, I know. It's actually kind of interesting because Dark Souls and Undertale share similarities, especially in that you can kill NPCs, right? And you can like completely change like the flow of the game by doing it and make things harder for yourself. They're treated like slightly differently though. Slightly differently. Because no matter what, like you'll get the same endings with Dark Souls no matter what you do. Like, you always have the same two choices at the end of Dark Souls. Which, by the way, I think, like, Dark Souls, the ending is, like, kind of horribly designed as far as the choice. Because I've been watching, like, a few playthroughs, and people who are doing, like, Dark Souls blind, they almost never know that they can leave out the doorway. And it's just horribly done on, like, the designer's part and, like, designing it properly. Like, they always light the fire. Which is, of course, like, the good ending, but they don't know that they can walk out the door and like doom the world. Lots and lots of bad things about Dark Souls, honestly. Like, one thing that I also... Like, you discover, like, so much of the bad design just from, like, watching people play it blind. Because those are what you really, really have to look at. Like, you do not watch, like, a player that, like, knows everything and expect to, like, learn about design. No, you watch, like, the new player that doesn't know shit to learn just how bad the design of Dark Souls is. Like, patches, for example. I was watching somebody try and trade with patches. Like, somebody, like, their audience had told them about patches. They had told them about the existence of patches. But they didn't know how exactly the trading mechanic worked. And then it just pinged on me, like, the trading mechanic with patches is so badly designed in that it doesn't make sense. Like, there's nothing else like it. Nothing else is like, okay, you can drop an item here, which barely makes sense in and of itself, and then you have to leave the game or leave the area and come back, and then patches will have switched out the item for you. Snuggly? Snuggly, yeah, Snuggly. I get the name's confused, honestly. Because I barely care, I guess. I like Dark Souls a lot more than the second one, at least. That's what I hear. Like, the only thing that I've heard about Dark Souls thus far, and I haven't played, like, the second one. The only thing I've heard about Dark Souls 2 is that you can warp between bonfires instantly. And, like, the person that I was talking to about this was like, they thought that was kind of meh. And I was like, no, I want that. I really think that that's better, because I think that how long it takes to get warping and teleportation in the first one, it takes way too frickin' long. The bosses in DS2 were boring. Fair point. I can't counter it at all. Haven't played it yet. It's still actually kind of expensive. Like, the third one is coming out, and the second one is still, like, slated at $20. Which, well, to some people that might not seem, like, really that bad. We're all done on fighting, by the way, which I'm glad of. Hey, Metasomnia, how's it going? Metasomnia. I find it kind of funny just how much, like, just about everybody's name who is coming in. And in fact, like, most of the people that I know just have, like, very, like, noun-specific names, right? Like, my name is just, like, pulled together from, like, syllables to make it sound like an actual name, right? And then you got people like Ethan and Kitsune Zeta. But then you have, like, really noun-specific names, like Lunatic Quark, Raunchy Opposition, Metasomnia. Make sure you save, you might screw up the next step. Okay. I suppose let me just go down and buy a Glamburger. Most of the bosses in DS2 were slightly larger humanoid with big weapon. Like, the one thing is that possibly, even if bosses were very, very different, like, visually in Dark Souls, I'm not sure how many of them were really, like, mechanically different. Like, just changing, like, the visual, like, setup of somebody. I don't know. Maybe I'm criticizing too much. Maybe I'm just an idiot for thinking that Dark Souls isn't the best thing since sliced bread. Okay. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. My, you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. You're not just a threat to monsters, but humanity as well. Yeah, I've kind of heard this already. I kind of fought Undyne, you know, like the Undyne the Undying. You might have heard of her. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. And besides, there are some people I want to protect. It's kind of funny just how much, like, you're just killing all these people that are trying to be heroic. Like, the most, like, obvious one was Undyne. Like, Undyne is, like, hero material, like, 1,000-fold. And now Mettaton, like, in your first playthrough, like, Mettaton doesn't really, like, strike me as, like, a heroic type. Especially since they were just programmed to, like, kill humans. But here, Mettaton is just very, very frankly being like, no, I want to protect humanity. I want to protect those I love. Very heroic. Just changing, like, slightly Mettaton's, like, theming so that it works with, like, you being a villain and then everybody that you meet and kill being a hero. It's kind of a cool touch. Something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was the first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. Come in closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! Oh wow, Mettaton even has a different form too. Cool. I like it a lot. Mettaton Neo blocks the way. And it's a one-hot shit. Dang it! Like, the different armor was making me think that it was going to be like an actual fight. Yes, you don't want to join my fan club? There's still one way to get knocked out of No Mercy. Do not whiff your attack. What happens if you whiff your attack? Does Mettaton kill you instantly? This is that fight I was talking about. Yeah! Like, no, like with the other fights, like, they didn't really, like, change them visually. So it's just, like, a really, really big, like, disappointment to see Mettaton, like, change form and go into, like, a super kind of form, and then be like, nope, it's still, like, the same, like, one-shot fight. Fun fact, if you completely flub up the attack, Mettaton Neo still dies, but calls you out on holding back. This reverts your run to neutral. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's a straight shot to the end, though. Well, that's good. We can finally get to the end. And we'll also be able to get to the final boss. So, during this stream, I might actually be able to just completely finish off the game. You see, can I ride in the elevator? The elevator is in use. I mean, like, what are they gonna have here? Like, I also find it kind of interesting how Toby, like, you can go back through the elevator, and once you go back, I think you can go, like, back and forth, but I don't know, I just think it would be, like, really, really nice to just have... But then again, walking through here is pretty good, like, theming, I guess. Fair enough. It's kind of a fun walk, just because it is so interesting visually. Probably has, like, the most work done out of all the game as far as the graphics go. This boss can take a while. We shall see how it goes. Hopefully the monsters don't... Oh, hi Flowey. Howdy Bwarch. We finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here? Hee hee. Boy, today is gonna be just as fun. I remember when I first woke up here, in the garden. I was so scared. I couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came. Apologies for the vacuum in the background, by the way. Nothing I can do about that. Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he held me, Bwarch. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, "There, there, everything is going to be all right." He was so emotional. But, for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. Now, isn't it that we want to actually grab, like, the, Isn't there armor and a weapon here that we should be grabbing? Am I remembering that right? Like, there's, like, a rusty knife, if I remember right. Oh, it's in the first room? There we go. The only issue with that is that I've got the frickin' shit. Okay. We've got the box right outside, so we can switch out item. Luckily, we've just barely got room. Jesus. Got the locket. Got the knife. Now I suppose my question is, which one is better, the knife or what I've got right now? Weapon at 99. I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's actually, like, better. About time. Wow. You can feel it beating. Okay. So I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get that stuff. And that'll be just fine. Man. Armor and attack 99. Doesn't matter though, the final boss is gonna be, like, designed around it. Although I wonder what happens if you try and go in with, like, lesser than good experience. Does it make it, like, 1,000 times harder? Because, like, there's a big difference between a weapon that has, like, 10 attack and 99 attack, I would think. Or does it not change the fight at all and it's just there? Crap. Why can't I, like, just switch, like, items? That's all I want to do. Whatever, I guess we'll drop... Can I drop it, guys? Is there any reason not to drop it? I'm gonna guess no, honestly. The weapon's not important, mostly just the armor. When you have your next encounter, check the opponent. Okie doke. Okay. I think we are good. It's time to get down to business. I unlocked the chain. Bright red text. I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Bwarch. I thought of all people, she could make me whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Bwarch, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But then I reset the timeline. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. If you don't have a soul, what happens to you? Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought. I don't want to die. Then I woke up, like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden, back at my save point. Interesting. I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Bwarch? I was amazed too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing, for a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. Haha, what an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those sickos that stand around and watch it happen. Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? That's amazing. I love Toby. Once again, I love Toby. Nowadays, even that's grown tiring. You understand, Bwarch. I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue. I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Bwarch. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Bwarch, your determination. Somehow, it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Bwarch. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left, and decided to give you a proper burial, rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this, Bwarch. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Bwarch, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then, let's let them see what humanity is really like. That, despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. It's amazing just how much that theme has stuck throughout the entire game from beginning to end. Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Bwarch, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. Bwarch, I know he'll do it for you. Why am I telling you all of this? Bwarch, I said it before. Even after all this time, You're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why... What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Bwarch, no hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off! So fun fact, if you ever restart from the middle of a no mercy run, Flowey appears and gives a simple remark. Really? I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Bwarch. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face! This isn't funny! You've got a sick sense of humor. The last corridor. Is Sans here? Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Sans is here. Hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everybody can be a good person if they just try? Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you are really not going to like what happens with next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna take a few tries. And I'm totally meant to be able to dodge that. Oh man. Okay. Gonna have to get my reflexes way up there. You look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? Oh no. Is Toby actually gonna have him do at least, like, a little bit of his dialogue? Fuck, fuck. Huh? Always wondered why people never use their strongest attack first. You feel like you're gonna have a bad time. Oh god. Doing bad at those. No! I'm so bad! So bad at everything. Also, he is draining my health. God. This is gonna be difficult. Okay. I think I can attack him now. Or not! What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? Man. Now this... Oh god, no! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Frick. That's not drain, that's poison. Thankfully, poison can never remove the final hit point. You really should check him. Yeah, I forgot about your advice. Okay. Although it's probably going to waste an attack, but then again, we can't fight him until like later on anyway, I guess. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright, how about we make it a third? God damn it, Sans. God damn it, Sans. No! I wasn't ready! I was not ready! I was so not ready! Barely survived. Barely survived. Why not relax and take a load off? I feel like if I don't heal, it's a mistake, though. We'll heal, and then we'll check him. Very precise, very precise. Yes! A single hit was taken. Okay, now we can check him. Attack 1, defense 1. The easiest enemy can only deal 1 damage. Oh, wow. That is funny. So then we only need to get 1 hit off on him then. And we just need to get the opportunity to do it. So I guess I might as well just wait until that opportunity, like, seemingly arrives. Just heal up in the meantime. No! I made the same mistake I made before! What the frickin'... What?! Okay. Ugh. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck! So that locket and knife, completely useless. That is very, very interesting. I like it a lot. Spare him? Really? When doing a no mercy run? I barely survived that every single time. Also, the legendary heroes are useless, I just realized. God, everything that you do is useless here. It's just based completely on dodging. Although the legendary heroes do give us the most health back, so there's that. Fuck, I'm so bad. Fuck. This is gonna be hard to get used to. It is really like... It's cool though. It's a really cool fight. Very mechanically interesting. I love it a lot. And it's so subversive to like everything else that you may or may not have expected. 1 damage, 1 attack. Whoa, fuck. I wonder just how soon that point will come to where the fight will end. Because I'm already out of healing items, so you know. Just gonna have to get better though. Like, pretty sure that you could do this entire fight without taking like a single hit of damage. So it's just a matter of like doing that. You felt your sins crawling on your back? Fuck. I think you have to attempt to attack him a certain number of times before you can actually hit him. I would have never guessed that on my own. I'm glad I'm streaming this, kind of. I'm like, on the one hand, it's unfortunate that you guys get to see just how bad I am, overall. Without being hit by any attacks, yeah, with the full 92 HP, not likely to happen anytime soon. Goddamn Zeta counting the deaths. It's gonna be a lot of this. One thing is that you could break this fight if you wanted to. Kind of, anyway. I mean, like, I wonder just how much easier it would be with the dog salads. But that would be breaking the game. That would be cheating, let's be honest. Kind of, anyway. I mean, like, it is RNG-based, whether you heal the full or not. Still barely surviving. Digging the music, too, though. Just everything is perfect about this. Just not a single flaw in sight. Damn it. Damn it. So we're gonna have to attack. We're gonna have to attack him? Frick. Well, actually, we do have, like, the opportunity to do that. So, I mean, like, it's okay to do it here. Just don't take any damage. Don't take any damage, Bwarch. Because then you'll get poisoned, then you'll lose just about everything. Fuck! Okay. I just need to remember to attack him when I can. I'm not moving fast enough. The music seems super familiar. He uses it in everything he makes, pretty much. How many other things has Toby made? It's a remixed version of a song Toby made for Homestuck and his Halloween Earthbound hack. Interesting. Alright, I shall be right back, folks. All right. Instant noodles is a 90 HP restoration item. Oh man, I might go back and get that. But then you have to wade through, like, the entire bit of it. Oh, that's so sneevy. Skeevy, I should say. Sneevy. Is sneevy a word? Can we make sneevy a word? Can that be a thing? Either rare occurrence or in special circumstances, such as a no mercy run. 5 times in a row. Convenient, huh? That's 1 for each finger. But soon... Okay. Damn it. I gotta heal. I know I gotta heal. Right? Damn it. It is so... That is such a hard rhythm to get into. You know, as much shit as I give, like, the No Mercy run, the bosses are really, really cool. Just wish there was more of them. And I wish you didn't have the grinding in between them. Should I heal or should I, like, go for it? Let's just go for it, I guess. Live and learn. When we make a mistake and we die, we die. And that's all there is to it. Also gotta start strategizing, and I gotta start remembering, like, which sequencers are which. So that I can know what sequences, like, I'm really good at and I should save, like, my health for, and what sequences I should heal on, right? Definitely gotta heal here, that's for sure. Okay, awesome. Now we just gotta keep that up. This one should be fairly easy to do. There we go! 3 attacks! We're doing it, guys! Until suddenly everything ends. I'm pretty good at that one. It's just the bones that I think I'm having a problem with. Everything except for this. This is fairly simple. Even as I say that, I get hit. Good job, me. You can't understand how this feels. I should be really, really good at this sequence I'm feeling, but I'm not. I'm disappointed at myself because of it. Oh god. Oh, I did that the first try. Wow. Okay. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all gonna be reset. Oh, there's not enough time! There's not enough time! Lamburger. Damn it, damn it. Okay. God, that poison sucks! Attack! Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. Ah, that sequence is hard. Getting used to it, though. Getting used to it. Definitely getting used to it. I'm gonna try and hit him. I think I should heal. Like... Or maybe not, I guess. Are we out of items? We might actually be out of items. Which kind of sucks, so... Just gotta do this without getting hit. Okay. Got hit once. Which actually counts for a lot in this, by the way. We got a little bit of leeway. Oh, come on. Final hit, I guess. Oh, I was hoping that maybe that was the final one. Come on. Damn it. Wait, did we do it? Listen, I know you didn't ask me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who, in another time, might have even been a friend? Also, Davey, if I didn't say hi. Hi, Davey. I forget if I did or didn't. I almost want to attempt a no mercy run just to try these bosses. No items? Well, you're boned! Great. Alright, so, Kitsune, you're saying that I should have mercy here. Which, by the way, I probably should do that anyway. Because otherwise it's probably gonna... Do you remember me? Please. If you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. I'm gonna wait for Kitsune's response because I don't want to screw this up. I'd imagine that the thing is that if you don't spare Sans, then you basically like have to go through the fight again and you're gonna die. I can't believe we did it. Only took 5 times, right? 5 deaths. Yeah, spare him. You're sparing me? Finally. Buddy, pal, I know how hard it must be to make that choice. To go back on everything you've worked up to. I want you to know, I won't let it go to waste. Come here, pal. Get dunked on! If we're really friends, you won't come back. Kitsune, did you troll? Or is that meant to happen? Kitsune! I'm not even sure if I can do it again! All throughout all of the help that you've given me. And then to betray me in this one frickin' instant. I trusted you. I trusted you with my figurative life. Fucking Sans. Fucking game. Fuck everything. Gonna die, Sans. I'm gonna kill you. But not if I can... You know, you would really think that after all this time I would have really, like, learned all of that and how to survive through all of that without taking any damage whatsoever. But you'd be surprised how false that kind of idea is. Fuck. Hate this sequence so much. Hate this sequence. It's gotta be the other sequences where I really attack him. So how many attacks was it? It was like 10, I want to say? Like something in that range? God, this is gonna take a while. Fucking Kitsune. Never trust a fox, ladies and gentlemen. To be fair, you were only about 1/3 of the way through the fight. You weren't gonna beat him anyway? Oh god, so I gotta get better at it and I gotta save my healing items more? Fair enough, I guess. Damn it, I was hoping that I was, like, a person that, like, did it, like, really, really easily and I could say, oh yeah, I only died on, like, the final boss, like, 5 times. This sucks. Ah. Fuck. I might not even be able to get past the first phase. The way this is going. I'm really good at some of the sections and really bad at some of the other ones. And I can't even begin to memorize, like, which one is which. Like, the smart thing would be to be able to memorize, like, each one. Why did I attack him here? I should have healed. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Unless it's, like, a really, really easy frickin' thing. Not easy. Well, kind of easy. Ooh, okay. Oh, I jumped into it? Whatever, attack. I'm gonna have to get so much better at this. I was there! So, you guys are saying that even though I was there, though, I would have died, like, immediately after because the fight just goes on? And, like, I was at, like, my last frickin' leg? I suppose that's fair. Still got a lot of learning to do, still got a lot of the muscle memory to get into my hands. I don't know, I'm just going for it. Probably gonna die because I'm doing that. Because this is not enough health to really be going on, is it? But at the same time, it's been working out. Been getting, like, sections that I'm decent at. Okay, I really gotta grab a healing item. Okay. I can do this section without taking a hit. I know I can't fucking... Ugh! Okay, we're so close, though. I think we've only got, like, one more hit to do, but of course he's got one more hit on us, so... That's pretty much where the real fight starts. Does it heal you and give you, like, items? That's pretty much where the real fight starts. God. This is gonna take forever. What happened? Second half is more annoying than the first. Jesus, man. How are you supposed to do that? How are you fucking supposed to do that?! Fucking... Ah! Second half is more annoying than first. I can easily do this first part, but the second half, nope. So it's really just me having, like, too hard of a problem on this. Like, way too hard of a problem. Although, I am kind of seeing, like, things that I can do, like, better. Along with, like, playing better, but also, like, healing management. So I think the first few things are, like, really, really hard to, like, make you drain, like, your healing items really fast. But then everything after that, it's kind of, like, doable. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do it for this fight. Oh, definitely not if I'm doing stupid stuff like that. Oh, come on, and... I'm not going to be able to do it this time. This is so tough, and Davey can do it without any problem. Good to know. Ah! No! 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 This is gonna be hard. Okay. Like, certain sections, like, I can do, like, pretty flawlessly, so... Just kind of annoying, I guess. Ah, fuck. No. Last hit. Great. Just wonderful. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Do I not look like the happiest person on the face of the earth right now? Oh, just a little bit too hard. Just need to learn the patterns, basically. It's so hard to learn the patterns. It is so tough. It's so tough. Like, all the frickin' times that I said, like, oh yeah, this game is easy. This game could stand to be a little bit harder. Later, Metasomnia. Have a good night, or a good day, whichever one it is. The poison doesn't make this much better. This fight would be hard enough already without adding the poison into the fray. I'm so bad at that section in particular. Like, most of this other stuff I can do is just like 1 or 2 seconds that are really tripping me up and like making me waste like so much of my shit. Alright, go on the offensive now. Ah, fuck. Okay, got hit very minimally there, actually. I've got only 2 healing items. I'm not even past, like, the first phase of the fight. God, man. Oh, what the fucking... Damn it. That's something I wasn't supposed to do there. Also got more than 2 healing items. My mistake. Okay. Feel like I'm doing better. I hope I'm doing better. Hope I'm learning, as a human being should be able to do. Adapt and conquer. I like that section a lot. Because I almost never get hit on it. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, boy. Second half of the fight is harder to the point of being unfair. Man. Oh, damn it. Okay, man, again? Well, technically I did just boast about this section, so... Makes sense. I suppose... Fucking damn it! I'm so disappointed in myself. I feel like I should be learning this stuff, like, no problem. Like, this is simple stuff. So why am I having such a difficult time with it? We might be able to get to at least the second phase. Do I save before the second phase, or do you have to do it all in one go? Not actually asking, by the way, but I'm curious what's going to happen. Because I hope there's something to make it fair. Otherwise, it really does, like, dip into being, like, unfair territory. Hell if I know. All I know is seeing what comes next. I can't afford not to care anymore. Okay, come on. No! Okay. Come on. Thank you, I finally get to see at least the second phase. I mean, I don't think anyone's asking for every boss to be as hard as Sans, haha, but like somewhat harder would be nice. Like the perfect difficulty level for me was honestly just Undying the Undying. Like that was the perfect amount of difficulty in like the best way. Certain parts of this fight I'm really not liking, especially the poison. Like I feel like the fight didn't need the poison. I don't have any healing items. You look really pissed off. Did I get you? Well, if you came back anyway. I guess that means we never really were friends, huh? Don't tell that to the other Sanses, okay? Fuck! No! No! So is that the last move? That's like one last like barrage. It's not like as long as like the first half. It's just like one last little barrage. Is that what it is? Because if so, that's decently okay. But like Raunchy is saying, like the last move is like really unfair. Or is that like the last move like right there, and you're just considering that the last move? I just want to know how close I am. You know. I'm just feeling like bad. You didn't even get to see the bullshit yet? Okay, up, loop-de-loop, stay in the middle, go to the side, stay in the middle, go down? Oh, fucking damn it. My positioning was all wrong. I can never frickin' keep my health! I wonder if Speed Tea would help here. You would think so, right? I was standing still there, fuck you. Like, I already feel like I'm about to die, and I already feel like I'm doing so bad, and the fight just barely started. But then again, he does start off with, like, all, like, the stuff that damages you, like, the most. And then it kind of levels off into stuff that, oh, hey, like, this is actually, like, a decent, like, difficulty point. I think in the beginning is such bullshit. Ah, fucking damn it. I'm about to be done for tonight. Like, I don't even, like, feel like I'm beating this tonight. Maybe switch over to something else. Let's switch over to Minecraft. A completely easy and dumbfounded game. And relax. damn it. Oh boy. So technically, like, everything past this point... I'm gonna shut up. I am gonna shut up what I was about to just say. I'm probably dead here. Unless it's like a really, really easy sequence. I'm probably gonna come back to this. Oh, fuck. Alright, I think that's it for now. At least for Undertale. I might switch over to something else. Like, I just do not feel like... I'm so demoralized, and I don't feel like doing the rest of this. Sans took me upwards of 3 hours, so don't let it get to you too hard. That makes me feel better, at least. At least I know that I'm not doing, like, horribly here. I feel like I'm doing horribly, though. Like, just every single, like, move, I just felt like I should have been able to do it. Like, especially the fact that even, like, up till the last try, after 8 tries, or 9 tries, 10 tries, whatever the hell it was, I still wasn't able to at all dodge, like, the opener. Like, the opener I still couldn't know, even though it's, like, the same exact thing in the same exact way every single time, and you know it's coming, and I still couldn't at all adapt to it. Like, that is disappointing. Alright. So the question is, from there, what do I switch over to? Fastest I've seen someone beat this on their first run was still like an hour and a half. Pretty damn good. What'd I spend on it? Like half an hour? An hour? Probably half an hour. I'm feeling like that was half an hour there. Oh, what to switch over to? What to switch over to? What to switch over to? I almost feel like playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but I don't really feel like going from a hard game into another hard game. Like, I did not have, like, a backup plan for tonight because I thought I was just going to finish off, like, Undertale and then just leave it there. So it's going to take me a little bit to, like, decide on, like, what else to switch over to. Kind of feel like doing something retro. Something feel good. That feels kind of good. We'll do that. I've been meaning to do that game anyway. What is the Bwarch? Well, you're just gonna have to see. You little pains in my ass. Do. Load this, go to that. Oh wait, wrong program. Whoops! Whoops! And it's this one. Here we go. Put this. That should be good. Alright. Then grab this. Turn it down to 3. It was pretty funny, Zeta. It was pretty funny, although I wish that you'd given me the opportunity to actually, like, check out, like, what was ahead. Although, to be fair, I would have been caught off, like, more off guard at that point, because I didn't know that there was a second phase at that point. Alright. Then add in source here. Can I add in... have that show up? No, doesn't show up. Okay. And then... do that. Amazing. Excellent. Perfect, actually. This is actually sounding pretty loud, even being as high as it is. There we go, that should be good. Only thing is I still need to do like one thing. Just need to set up my controller. Up, left, button A, button C, button X, button Z. What? What? Okay, up, left, A, C, X, Z, mode? How does that make any sense whatsoever? Unless Joy to Key is messing with us. Probably. Terminate that. Up, down, left, right. Yeah, that's what exactly what was the problem was. Alright. Let me just start up here and see if, like, the frickin' everything is right. Let me change one thing here. Change that. Nope, gotta change it. Said it wrong. I said it wrong again, damn it. So wait. Okay, so that's right. So then what I want to do is set it like that, and then start, and that should be good. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're good. Almost. One more thing. Get rid of that. And here we go. Okay. Everybody still with me? Everybody still sticking around? How many people left after we switched away from Undertale? So, this is a game from my childhood. This is called Dynamite Headdy. Available on the Genesis. It is an amazing game, and I shall show it to you on this day, on this age. Yeah, how many people know this game? This is honestly like one of my favorites from the Genesis. Judging from the chat responses already, like a fair amount of people know about this. Last treasure game I played was Mischief Makers. I kind of gotta check that out. I hear people like mentioning that a lot. I wonder if I would like it. You've never actually played it. How did you know it? Did you, see it played? Before? Did somebody play it? I've always thought that this would make a very excellent game for, like, Raocow to, Let's Play. And it's actually even been, like, recommended to him a few times, but just never has gone, like, around to it. There's our hero! Dynamite Headdy! Into the trash he goes. Oh, man. Probably gonna have to leave in a few, but this game looks pretty cool so far. The graphics are amazing on this game. Like, just, like, the best that you could probably find on Genesis. And, like, just the general, like, art direction. Like, this is one of the few games on the Genesis that I would say, like, has art direction, you know? Instead of just being like, what can we create? No, these guys said, okay, here's what we can create, and here's what all works together. So we can't do anything in this section. This is just a section to show, like, the little pink guys getting kidnapped. But we can wail on this guy, and hopefully it'll do something. So there's very few, like, UI elements in this game, you may notice. Up in the top left corner there, you'll see the spotlight. That's our health. And it's got a nice little H on it. Oh, can I hit the plane? I don't know, like, exactly all what I can do. And I barely remember this game. Like, I'll know, like, a few things. But there's going to be a lot of this that's probably going to be very, very blind, since it's a childhood game. Treasure games are always so colorful. This is really, like, the only one I know from the company, so I might have to look into, like, their catalog and see, like, what else they've made. Because I really, 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 really love this game. As our foe here powers up. We do have to dodge these attacks right in the beginning, by the way. Technically, you can consider this a tutorial. He's actually kind of hard for a tutorial. There's a few attacks that you may not know how to dodge precisely. Treasure does not screw around with tutorials, let me tell you. If only we could hit him when he's not invincible. When he's invincible, I should say. Die, 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 dead, dead! We killed him! We're amazing. Gunstar Heroes was Treasure. Never really thought that game looked interesting. I've seen gameplay of it, and I watched like a tiny little bit of Proton John playing it, and I still don't get why people like that game so much. Like, I probably have to like really like try and play it myself, even if like I don't think it's interesting, and see what I can figure out. Because maybe it's a game that you have to play on your own. Like, you cannot try and watch somebody play it and understand it. This little minigame just to show you all the different power-ups that are in the game. Every single power-up will change your head. And it'll change what your head can do. Or not your head, I guess. This one just gives us a shield. Let's see what that one does. Oh, we can throw our head like a bomb. And it can have a hard time, like, activating. And we're invisible now, as much as that's gonna help. No, I didn't want this. I want that. Yeah! Oh man, this is basically like a little... This is pretty OP if I do say so myself. I don't even know why we would grab anything other than this. We'll just stand here and do nothing, and be lazy. The pig shotgun! Or not the pig shotgun. Oh, this is actually a Gunstar Hero kind of weapon, isn't it? Yay! They're congratulating me. I am, after all, a person worth congratulating on a daily basis. Don't lose your head, Headdy. Guardian Heroes was another, but it's not easy to get into. So this is mostly tutorial stuff, so we can mostly skip it. Since I basically, like, know how the game goes. And just get into the actual levels. Because the actual levels would be very platform kind of affairs. Whee! And go over here and get 500. The points! The points are the only thing that matters, obviously, in these games that aren't even set up in arcades. Oh, frick! No! Mild puzzle elements. Because, of course, every platformer needs mild puzzle elements. Never too over the top, just, you know, just mild. Just a little thing here and there. Oh, hey, we got a bonus level. Let's shoot some basketball, everybody. Perhaps in a very literal way, actually. Ah, frick! No! You must go in! Come on. There we go. We got one. Can we get another one? There's another one. Oh, that one... It hit the rim! No! No! How much time do we have? I don't even know where my time is on this. Come on. Please. Please, for the love of God, I suck at this. Oh, we only got... Let's get one more, I think. Yes! And we got 7, even. You made 4 shots? What? Dude, I made 7. Fuck you. Score especially matters with a lack of score on screen. It might not even do that. It might do something else, but I don't know. Nice little suck-up weapon that we got here. Interesting. And we can get rid of our head immediately if we don't like it, which, yeah, don't really like it. And we can get it back immediately, I guess. Shit, man. Treasure. They knew exactly what I was gonna do there. Block off the barracks while we're at it. Love this game. Makes me feel good. Unlike a certain other game. Maybe if the bombs went in and removed a point? Could be. If that was the case, then yeah. Maybe that actually would be why I didn't make as much as I thought I did. What's this guy doing? He's got these guys captured, I guess? Well, let's fight him. Headdy is actually probably one of the only heroes that is actually, like, heroic, I think. Like, you actually have these guys that are actually, like, storing people. Like, I like how many other games, other than Mario, like, really make it to where, like, you really do want to, like, save people. And, like, you actually are a hero in some way. Like, Mario, you're killing, like, so many people. Not least of which being Yoshi, right? Sans did warn you. I've got a secret bonus point, I guess. Oh man, we're tiny! Oh my god, we're so tiny! Ah! And indeed, the levels are designed around this. Whee! Where do we go? What do we do? We're so tiny, we're mouse size. As we fight toy soldiers and toy ponies. Our one true enemy. Oh man, our first real boss. Let's go, Mad Dog. Oh, that's the Mad Dog. Hi, Mad Dog. And the game is kind enough to point out what the target is. Thank you, game. As much as I needed it. Ow, especially... Ah! I need more help like dodging than I do anything else. Apparently. No, come back with your tail. No! Oh man, this is OP. Oh, just a time stop? Awesome. Oh, we did not want this, actually. Well, time stop is pretty cool, but it's not very cool here, where we have the dog's tail off screen. Whoops. Alright, awesome. An excellent first try. Oh, and hey, we can gather, like, these debris bits? Little bits of the dog. Little gore bits. Fantastic. Secret points. We only got 2 out of 8. The more you explore, the more secret points you get, I guess. I wonder if it does anything. Might even, like, unlock, like, a last little bit, maybe. Like, this is exactly the kind of game where you would have to, like, do something, like, obtuse in order to get, like, the true ending. Oh, hello. Pretty interesting boss design. Oh yeah, this game is batshit crazy. Suppose I don't go down there. Oh man. Oh, the flipping. A change in perspective. Don't mind if I do, Genesis. Yum yum. Points! All the points. We must have all the points in the world. If we want to succeed in life. Obviously we need points. If you just want to succeed in life, everybody, just get points. You know, just go to your local arcade and rack up some points. That's the real code to life, okay? You don't need anything else. You don't. Knowing how to do your taxes? No, just get points. Knowing how to balance a checkbook? Nope, just get points. I think you get it at this point, everybody. Just go out there, play video games, and you'll be fine. Everything will work out for the better. Oh no! Fell. Frick. So we have a certain amount of hits. It's a pretty high number. I want to say it's like 10, possibly. Like 9. And our headlight will keep going. And it'll turn from green to yellow to red. And then probably like empty when you die. Not a hard game thus far, but it is in fact just ramping up the difficulty after all. So the Japanese version is easier and actually has the storyline. This has storyline. Although probably like the Japanese version I'm taking it just has like text. So this boss is kind of interesting. You're trapped like the entire time. And you just gotta work with it. the wing helmet is like a must here, since it lets you like shoot farther. This is so hard to control, by the way. No, this isn't gonna help me. I need the wing. I need the wings! Give me wings or give me death! Frick! As we spin around in useless circles. No! Ah! What would the vacuum do here? I'm kind of curious, actually. It is so hard to control in this thing, which makes sense. I mean, like, he has, after all, like, controlling us with his hand. Oh, hey, here we go. This is gonna make this a piece of cake. Oh, never mind. Oh, last hit was our own. Yes! The Japanese version is indeed, like, much easier, apparently. It's kind of fun. Nice little change of pace. I did not mean to get the bonus level, but... in fact, I forgot that it was a bonus level. But hey, let's shoot some baskets this time, and let's try and not shoot bombs in. I feel like that should have actually... It is timing, I think. So I just gotta really, like, get my timing up. No. Or we could just, you know, like, haphazardly shoot and let it work out. So how many shots do we have to get? I wasn't even paying attention to it. There we go. Making all the shots in the world. I don't even know what the goal was. But I feel like I've reached it already. Yeah! And so many points! We'll be Michael Jordan in no time! Oh, the star ones are the only ones that count for the score, not the other hoops? Oh man, that is skeevy! At least we did it anyway, but just barely. Man. Guest puppet invited. I wonder who the guest puppet is. This is cool. Yeah, it's just the star ones. God. I remember this guy being somewhat difficult. But that was when I was a kid. So who knows what I'm going to think now. I'm going to guess that this is kind of a Ornstein and Smoke kind of situation, where whoever we kill first, the other one kind of does like a different pattern after it. Oh, gotta kill this guy before... Oh, damn it. We might actually have our first death. Oh god, this guy is actually seeming pretty difficult. Kind of. He's not hurting us thus far. So, when does he start to hurt us? Never, I guess? Man, okay, we got through with that. Just barely. Gotta go for now. See you, Bwarch, and everyone later, Lunatic Quark. Thanks for sticking around. Boss after boss here. Ow, thank you for telling me what the target was. I wouldn't have known otherwise. Ah, no. Okay. I wanted to die, though. It means we get to have full health. What did it say? We had 3 lives? 3 lives to do this? Let's hope that we can accomplish that feat. Give me all you can, Mr. Dragon Dummy thing. Well, that was made a little bit easy, wasn't it? Man, we almost killed him. Come on, hurry up and put on your clothes so I can kill them. I get that that's the target. Shut up, you annoying little gnat. You're worse than Navi. if that was even possible. Body? No body. Body? No body. Body? No body. You need 4 numbers for one thing after the credits. Interesting. I'm not going to care about it, honestly. Just a normal ending is fine for me. Depending on how long this game is. Might not even get to the end before the stream ends. Oh god, that was actually not... Oh man. This is interesting. Changing around the terrain. Kind of cool, actually. Ow! So, when they're stationary, they're okay, but every other time you more or less don't want to hit them. So I understand, and that means that's a bad idea to stand on it and then hit this at the same time. Oh no! Oh crap! Oh crap. Oh god, we gotta do this all over again. No! I'm already kind of hating this, by the way. Can we even... Are we even able to move on? Did we just screw ourselves? Okay, there we go. Just had to hit it a number of times. Till we got what we wanted. Hit this, go up here, fair enough. Need a little atmosphere here. It's much different than any other game location that I can think of. Working hard in the background there, I see. Working hard, hardly working, as they say. I want that. Wait, no, I don't want that. I don't want that either. I kind of want the hammerhead, because it's the one thing that, like, on there that will stay with us for a while. Here we go. Let's do this! Whatever this is! We're gonna assume that we... Oh! Hi, guy! How's it going? Everybody just wants to kill Headdy, for whatever reason. I mean, obviously there's story to it, but you know. The English version doesn't need story. Us Americans never have good stories, obviously. That's why we're not known for our RPGs. Shots fired, by the way. Oh! Very, very delayed shots fired. How do you do this? Oh, hey, I see. Let me up! Let me... Oh my god. No! Although there is no timer on, like, these tiles. They just stay over, so I'm not sure what I'm worried about. You feel like you gotta rush, but there's no reason to rush. There's no time limit. There's nothing to worry about. It's kind of nice, actually. Not having to worry about anything for once in a video game. Just enjoy the atmosphere. Enjoy the ludicrous antics. We got a little life up there. I wonder how we can get to it. I think I see. I just have to get up there. Then over here. And then grab these guys. It's all ours! A life. I always wanted a life. I've never had one before, after all. Oh man, secret bonus points. My favorite. I'm gonna guess that we have to throw it back at him, I think. Or does it not matter? Huh, how do you fight this guy? Shoot it over him? Oh, okay. We've got a sign actually right there. Like, telling us how we do this. And I am not paying attention to the sign. And the sign is very, very disappointed in me for not doing so. You're skewering the little people. This game is so problematic. It's unfortunate. Damn it, I suck at this, like, throwing these over in, like, such a way that they'll hit him. It never came down, it just went to space! Damn it, guy. I guess the best strategy that I have on hand is to throw them at, like... Damn it, I'm dying! I'm gonna die on this guy, and he's a minion. I shouldn't be dying on him. Honestly. Like, how... Yeah, the only way that you can attack him is by throwing it at the ceiling and then having it come down on him. It's just hard to do that. Oh, screw it. I'm not going through all that again. I think Bwarch needed a sign. Yeah, I kinda did. Alright. As much as this is only like the beginning of the game. Oh, I'm feeling so tired here. So thank you all for joining me on this stream. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you for the next one.